Hi all, how are you going? And welcome to part 2 of the weekly round in dedication to the one, the only infinite fantasy. If you've not checked out part 1, definitely do so. We have done the signs of Cancer, Gemini, Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces and Aquarius. If you are any of those signs, you are in part 1, okay? But if I have not called out your sign, you are one of the 6 still remaining to be read. And therefore, you are in the right place because this is where it's at for the next 6 signs. This is the part 2. Firstly, as everyone does know, it is Infinite Fantasy Awesome Elves beautiful birthday on the 9th of July. And in light of this celebration, I want to dedicate this round of readings again to her, as she is the reason why I am very much still here doing readings, because of her support and her constant encouragement. During multiple times have I wanted to give out flake, you know what I mean. And she's always been there to spark an encouraging thought or mentoristic point of view and really get me at my core. And there's not many people that can do that. Like, I really think she's an angel, and I've often called her a guardian angel because she always turns up when I've needed her. And it's not like I've put it out or intended it into the universe or anything. It's just kismic, you know what I mean? And just under the circumstances of how we met. And even though we don't speak anymore, I should make a dearly noted mention to Seth, who of course birthday is coming up as well, very close to infinites in coming days. And the reason why I do mention his name is, even though we don't talk anymore, he is the reason why I ended up, expanding mine and Infinite's friendship from, the avid fan into actually going and meeting her. He was the one that told me that she was an Australian, and I didn't even know till he mentioned it. And he was the one that encouraged me quite some time ago to source her out, talk to her, go meet her if she's local enough. And when I realised she was in the same fucking state as me, my God, was I was dancing and never mind. But I was pretty damn excited, you know what I mean? That's obviously few and far between. But to have someone literally within a stone's throw that I could literally see in person, that was an experience, And to meet her in person, like I said, I wasn't bullshitting. She is just so much more than what you would expect. She really is. She blew my bloody mind. Blew my bloody mind. In a good way. In an absolute brilliant way. So to Seth, happy birthday to you as you turn 39, I believe. Happy birthday to a fellow Cancerian. And I do wish you well. Even though we won't talk anymore. But to Infinite, this is all your day, baby. And in light of that, happy birthday. Let's begin. Oh, and by the way, I am feeling much, much better. So thank you. So let us begin the part 2, all signs for July 1st through till 9th, the Infinite Fantasies round with birthday dedications. And don't forget, guys, join us on the 9th of July about 9-10ish. It'll be a muck-up night. Anything goes, Q&A, a little bit of a roasty-boasty, I don't know, like, bring it, and we'll see what gets flung and what gets stuck as we fling it against the wall and see what sticks. Sounds like a good one. The next sign. Ooh, Leo, Pride Gang. Our luscious lions are first up for the part 2 as we continue. for the all signs weekly, 1st till 9th of July. Leo, let's go. Okay, luscious Leos, let's look at your July 1st through till 9th, the weekly. Okay, and a massive shout out, of course, to the one and only Infinite Fantasy. Happy birthday, baby girl. I wish you all the very, 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 very best for the most brilliant and abundant birthday. For Leo, 1st till 9th of July, please, spirits and guides, what's coming for the week for the sign of Leo? Now, shout out to Jean too. I hope she's doing very, very well. Sign of Leo. And CMT, of course, as well. The one and only Anthony today. Leo. Alright. Leo for the 1st till 9th of July, please, spirits and guides. What do we have coming in for the sign of Leo? The 1st till 9th of July, please. Sign of Leo. That's a very Leo card, I think. Ooh. Okay, this is starting to tell a story. Oh, wow. Indeed, Leo, my darlings. How are you doing? It's a hard week, eh? Indeed. The whole underlying energy for your week, 1st till 9th of July, is Mercury's energy coming through with the Magician. We've got everything there, all the raw clay that we need to make it. We've just got to put it into the action of creating it. This really is having everything at your disposal, Leo. The whole underlying energy of the week is having everything there, but are we going to use it? Are we going to use it to create something here, or are we just wasting an opportunity? Because we don't realize we actually have it in the palm of our hands already. Let's look at the week and break it down. So the 1st and 2nd of July, the Friday and the Saturday, we start off with the 6 of Wands for Leo. So this is a real consensus of coming back and really having a conquest, or, you know, really being congratulated, pats on back, you know, everyone's really all, you know, very Leo card, you know. This would be Leo in their element, like everyone looking at me, all that, you know, ooh, you know, spotlight, the spotlight. You know, there's hope here, there's a lot of hope, desires, your wishes being fulfilled, everyone's congratulating you, everyone's on par, on side, everyone's, you know, celebratory, congratulate, happy. Sunday, Monday, 3rd and 4th. Capricorn's major arcana, Leo, the devil reversed. So on the Sunday and Monday, coming from that energy of that, you know, conquest and congratulatory and ooh la la, me, we know that we don't want to get attained, sucked into anything that's addictive, maleficent, bad for us. We're on a real, maybe a detox here, but we just, yeah, toxins, addictions, anything that's bad, people, places and things. Why? The next card, I think, points us right at the sword of it. Tuesday, Wednesday, the 5th and 6th, we do have for Leo the 3 of Swords reversed. So this is pain and heartbreak, not necessarily just happen, but not even begin to heal. There is no crust on this wound. It's very much open. It's not dealt with yet. It's not begun to even start. It's very raw. Thursday, Friday, the 7th and 8th of July. Just give me a moment to turn that down a smidgen. So Leo, the 7th and 8th here. The Thursday and Friday of July. Thursday and Friday. The 6 of Pentacles reversed. Not equal give and take here, especially around the monetary or materialism. Monetary, I feel you're being pinched. You're not getting paid your dues. It's that real sense of, yeah, maybe someone owes you money here, or for work that was rendered and not paid for, or maybe a loan to a family or friends has not been paid back, or there's a real sense here of monetary owed to Leo though, and you want it. On the 9th, the all-important date of July, Infinite's Day, the 9 of Pentacles reversed. Leo, there's a real sense here of some bad faith, not putting faith in self. I feel like all your fortune is really starting to turn to misfortune. And there's a sense here, it's just not going to last. Was gifted with one hand is sort of being reaped back in the other. And I feel like this is a direct ascendant of that 6 of Pentacles. Thursday, Friday and Saturday for Leo is going to be tough. clarify the Six of Pentacles reverse and the Nine of Pentacles reverse. Queen of Swords, yeah. Advice from Spirit is you need to really speak it truthfully and be very on point with what you say. Make sure it's got actual fundamental foundation to it. It's got more than just, you know, skin. It's got the bone to actually sustain it here, what you're saying. Whatever analytical shit you're going to spill to defend yourself, make sure it's actually backed up with analytical jargon or some sort of, you know, don't just talk the talk. You're going to actually have to produce the result. So, you know, your facts will be factually checked, I want to say to you. And this is where the Magician, I feel, comes into it. You do have all this week everything you need to get beyond or past or to kick this butt or to work on beyond it. But you're just not seeing that it's right in front of you. All right, Leo. The next sign to be read will be, ooh, Aries. Ram gang. Aries. Let's see what's coming in for your 1st till 9th of July. All right. Aries, 1st till 9th of July. Let's find out what's coming for their week for Aries. These messages, of course, do take Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury, of course, as always. That was really fanned out quite lovely. Oh, wow. Oh, that was quite firm. Let's, ooh. Okay. Ooh, what is this? Oh, my good Lord. There's a lot of majors here, Aries, but all of them are inverted except for the first card that popped. First card that popped was the Hierophant, sign of Taurus. Then we've got the World in reverse, Queen of Wands reverse, Two of Wands reverse. Then we've got the Strength card reverse, sign of Leo. And at the bottom of the deck is the Chariot reverse, sign of Cancer. So we have the signs Taurus, Leo, Cancer. But we also do have, of course, that World in reverse as well, and some wands chucked in just for good measure for a fire sign, because who doesn't want that? As I said, the underlying energy is that Chariot reverse. We are really lacking in any type of adversity here. I feel like things are being cancelled out. People are cancelling plans. There's a lot of things that were otherwise shoe-ins or really... Aries, sorry, as I was saying, that Chariot reverse for the whole underlying energy for this week of 1st till 9th, there's a real failure here. It's to lose something that was otherwise very firmly in your grasp, like sand, just slips through your fingers. It's a sudden collapse of plans. It's an overall general consensus of being overwhelmed. I feel like there's a real failure here to face the reality of what's going on here too. Let's start off the week and go back through it. So that card to pop was Taurus's major arcana, the Hierophant. Wow. This is servitude. This is a real sense of forgiveness, inspiration, and compassion here, Aries. And I feel like on the 1st and 2nd, Friday and Saturday, this is what you're embodying first and foremost. You're going through a real stage of capacity to own your ideas, and you're trying to be sympathetic or forgive, have some sort of mercy, kindness, forgiveness, inspiration behind this. But most importantly, you are being very compassionate, and you're making servitude a real active feature, I feel, within this sentiment. I do feel in some ways there is a bit of conformity here in this way to really, you know, give of oneself wholly, solely. You know, it's quite in depth, I want to say, to the degree by which you're sporting this attitude or outcome. The Sunday, Monday, the 3rd and 4th of July, we now skip off Aries to the World reverse. This is real imperfection here. And it's a real failure to complete something that one starts. So yeah, I feel like on the Friday and Saturday, wicked idea. By Sunday, Monday, you're like, yeah, stuff that. And you're really, a real failure to complete the task that one starts. It's due to lack of vision, disappointment, or biting off much more than what one can chew or want to invest in ever, let alone here and now. Tuesday, Wednesday, the 5th and 6th, we now skittle off to the Queen of Wands, reversed Aries. Jealousy. Real jealousy though, a bit of deceit, possibly infidelity here, but we have very unstable emotions and we are popping off a lot. Fickleness, resistance, opposition. Someone says black, we have to say white, even if that's not necessarily our agenda. We just are like a dog with a bone. We must be oppositional. We must bring the action in the way of resistance towards whatever anyone's saying, with fire element of some real fury up in that. And we're keeping it going on Thursday and Friday, the 7th and 8th. That Two of Wands reversed now, Aries. I feel like it's coming to a head, though, because there is some sadness and trouble that's about to be realised here on the Thursday and Friday on the 7th and 8th. I feel like you need to restrain yourself, and others are going to cause restraint upon you eventually. You're going to lose faith in your ability a little bit. This is going to very much surprise you. But on the 9th of July, Infinite's Day, Strength in reverse, Leo's major arcana, fellow fire sign, of course, but even more importantly, I think this is your realization coming through this, Aries, that we are not all we claim, that we don't have this endless source like we always want to have. And you do come to realize on the 9th that we are quite weak. Maybe we've been a little petty about it, but there's a real impotence here. Abusing maybe the power of being able to be so forceful and expecting everyone to follow suit. Or maybe now we are succumbing to the temptation. There's a real indifference here. What you want and what you can produce. Who you are and what you're perceived as. What you're capable of and what you want to master and be forging in. Failure. And a lot of worries and anxieties all up in your head. Aries, it is a week of all my shit. Really wanting things, realizing that they're cracked up to be. Just try to take a load off. Try to take a breather a little bit. The fire is burning ravagely wild, Aries. Try to tame the beast within. Next sign, Libra, Scales of Justice. Libra, how are you going? This will be your first till 9th of July weekly reading. As I said, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, all placements are welcome here today, my darlings. As we shout a card, a splice, a deal to Em for her birthday coming up. For Libra. First till 9th of July. I am feeling much, much better, and thank you everyone for just checking up on me. I know, I'm feeling much better. Libra. For the 1st till 9th of July, thank you. Ooh, this looks new and fresh. Ooh, poppin' fresh. Maybe that's a little, Ooh. Libra, what's going on? Your underlying energy is Virgo's major arcana inverted, the Hermit inverted. Libra, we are being a little bit, I want to say, hasty at times. We're following some sort of incorrect advice, a failure caused by being a little bit rash at times, or in other times being too overprudent, resulting in unnecessary delays. Too far forward, too far back, out of sequence, out of whack. We don't know what we're doing in movement, or in knowledge, or in counsel. We're all over the shop, I want to say. Everything's in disarray. But let's break it down. Friday and Saturday, the 1st and 2nd of July for Libra is the Ace of Wands. So it starts off on a wicked start, as they always do. This is creation and fortune. This is a beginning of a seed of something that is very, very significant to you, I feel. It's a real beginning in an invention or a start of an undertaking that is of great importance or fortune. It could be an inheritance, birth of a child. It can relate to a lot of different things, but no matter what's in relation to you, it is something that is very much meaningful experience. It is something that is very much an adventure and escapade. It's something that will go down in the book. Sunday, Monday the 3rd and 4th, we now go to the 4 of Pentacles. Now this is cleaving hold of your monetary here, Libra, all the dollars and dosh. We are blocking our heart chakra. We don't want to lose a penny, but we're not really gaining much either. It's that real sense of really lock it down now. And you are. You're not loaning no money. You're really counting the pennies, and you're maybe being seen as a little bit Scroogey. Tuesday, Wednesday, 5th and 6th. A dollar saved today is a dollar and a dime tomorrow. Tuesday, Wednesday, 5th and 6th. Libra, the Magician in reverse. Again, Mercury energy coming through here, and a very much sense of sleight of hand, being a bit deceitful. For some of you Libras, I'm going to have to pull you up, pull you out. Yeah. Are we being a little bit sneaky and stealing from the cookie jar, or are we trying to gain some sort of extra monetary advancement through something that we know that might be a little bit sleuthy and sneaky, a bit sleight of hand, a little sleuthy? For some of you, I think the option is being presented itself in the form of a brand new beginning, a desire to get rich maybe quickly. Be very careful if that message was for you. For others of you, I'm going to tell you to be careful where you invest your money, because cleaning hold of your money is great, but if someone comes with something that's too good to be true, yeah, that's because it is. Thursday, Friday, 7th and 8th. Uranus is coming in, or Uranus, depending on however you want to look at that. The Fool. Being a bit foolish, follyistic. You just want to go with it, put it to chance, to the wind, and learn from an experience. Well, I feel like you don't know if you can go down that road. Yeah. Uranus spins on its side. It's a very odd planet in the way it behaves. I feel like from you, that's kind of what you're doing at the moment. You want everything to spin on an odd axis to bring everything into a new way of seeing. Like it's new, fresh, the first time. But I feel like in doing this, or wanting this, or putting your attention to this, that deceitful sleight of hand that you were worried about comes in and decides to take a big old bite of the enchilada with the King of Pentacles reverse. This is the Ponzi schemer, the WhatsApper. This is that lurky accountant in the dark room in a basement somewhere, you know, cooking the books, taking your money. You know, this is that phone call or that email, you know, it's the spam ding. You know, this is a Ponzi schemer though that talks you into the get rich quick, millions and billions of bust. You know, that trust fund in Wonka Winker land, that, you know, that your inheritance from Uncle, Papa, Grandpa and Nugget that you never met and never heard of it. But this individual is very smart and very cunning. He is the best at taking the load off of you, of all your material, monetary, and all the zeros in your bank balance and the digits before it. But he doesn't just take all of that, he will take it one step further. He will leave you destitute. He will take it all and the kitchen sink. I wonder you're feeling a little bit maybe confused here. There's a real sense of incorrect advice here and prematurity, which is leading to mass problems. And I feel like it's all in regards to this, some sort of collaboration and fresh new beginning of creation that you decide to do involving pentacles and thievery. I'm sorry, but you know, and I feel like this doesn't even start off about the dollar, you know what I mean? It starts off in a completely different realm. That's how it gets your attention, and then the next minute it's dollars and cents, and it takes a turn for a bad, seedy, dark one. The next sign to be read is Bull Gang. Taurus. What's up, Taurus? My bulls. How you doing? Let's see what's coming in for the 1st till 9th of July for the luscious Taurus. Taurus, please. 1st till 9th of July. It's coming in for their week, Taurus. Oh, I don't like it when you do that. When you put Taurus. How you feeling, Taurus? You feeling okay? Not in any pain or discomfort? Tooth, mouth, head, facial, something going on. I don't know. Sinus, tooth, throat, head, something in this, you know. I don't know why. I don't know. Something going on there. Sorry about that. Weird. Whole underlying energy for your week, 1st till 9th, Taurus, is Aries major arcana, the Emperor in reverse. We are really being a little bit immature here, Taurus, I feel. Whole underlying energy of the week is being very ineffective. Not being able to make a firm decision. You're very indecisive here. A real inability here to do much, or there's a real weakness here of your character, I feel, being shown this week. And a failure to control your petty emotions. I feel like you're not quite feeling right, or it's going to come out in some unwanted tendencies and behaviours. Very unstable in the emotions. Really being a bit petty, being a bit cruel, being a bit nasty, I want to say. Really putting out there a bit raw and righteous, but I think it's really rubbing up people in ill regard. And they really are starting to wonder what is going on with Taurus. Let me explain. Friday and Saturday, the 1st and 2nd of July, we start off Taurus for the week with the 4 of Cups reversed. I feel like this is new possibilities, maybe a new relationship here, new approach to just old problems in general, but there is new knowledge here, and it's a new sort of hit that restart button kind of consensus. Sunday and Monday the 3rd and 4th, now we've got the 5 of Cups reversed. Now this is a hopeful outlook, you know, this is, you know, favourable expectations, maybe a new alliance or a new affinity, or a return of an old friend or a reunion of sorts, but it's a coming together. New hope, new possibilities, new people. This feels great, looks great. Now we're feeling really good. Tuesday, Wednesday, 5th and 6th, Taurus, the Empress, Venus energy. When things are going good, it makes you feel rather good. And man, you're feeling mighty fine, I think, with the Empress here. This is really saying there is a real sense of fruitfulness. There's a real sense of accomplishment, you know, mothering something to bring into fruitfulness, or it's just like a feminine influence and an ability to motivate others or to cultivate something. There's a real sense of practicality, using intuition here, foresight. It's, you know, beautiful. 7th and 8th, the Thursday and Friday, Taurus, wow, Page of Wands now. This is being very faithful and very loyal and priding these aspects of yourself during this time. You're being a trusted friend, or you could be coming across as a stranger with just good intentions towards people in general. But you're being a very consistent person, and you're being very, very, you know, stable, but very passionate and very willing to sort of get in amongst it, give service, give advice, you know, speak freely, and, you know, be quite you know, putting it all out there. But the 9th, I think this is the most beautiful card for this placement so far for Infinite's Day. The 9th of July for Taurus. The most abundant card in the deck. The Sun. Congratulations. This is true satisfaction and true accomplishment, Taurus. Contentment, success. It's just maybe favourable relationships, feeling true love and sentiment, joy and devotion. There's a real sense here of unselfish sentiment. Could even be an engagement or a happy marriage coming together here. But there is a pleasure in daily existence and seeing that in every aspect of life. You're being a very good friend, you're high-spirited, your warmth and your sincerity is blanketing every aspect of your life, and it just is leaving you feeling very pleasured right now, which is derived from the simple things in life and achievements in maybe arts, liberation, just feeling very liberated, I think. Why on earth is this bubbling underneath the surface when your week is the most beautiful week I've seen for a long, long time. So why underneath it all we got petty emotions and things? Clarify Emperor reverse. Yeah, I thought that's what the card was going to be. 3 of Wands. You're waiting for your ships to come in here in regards to something, Taurus. You want something to happen. But you're sick of waiting. I feel like this is something that you're trying to push, but everything's going quite well. And I feel like by the end of the week, you're just taking it as it is. Further information about the Emperor reverse and 3 Wands. The Chariot. You're trying to have adversity, forward movement. You're pushing through hard for something here, but you are very emotionally invested in something that you're waiting for and have been waiting for a very long time, Taurus. You're trying to have adversity. And I feel like Cancer season, being Cancer's card, this is the time now to act on this during July. Maybe even this week is what it's talking about. You push forward on a warlike rant to gain that upper hand, to gain triumph here, Taurus. Adversity through conflicting influences. Go on that voyage, that journey. But there's a need to pay attention to detail and an urgency to gain control of those emotions that start off so effed up. You need to get that shit under control. That will not serve you any well would be my advice there on that one, definitely. Next sign for the 1st till 9th of July. Oh, Sagittarius. Saggy. Mad shout out to a very avid fan who joins us on a regular basis, Melissa, as we travel through the 1st till 9th of, okay, Sagittarius, 1st till 9th of July. Sagittarius. And yes, a mad shout out to Melissa. I hope you're doing very, very well, my darling. For the Saggies. 1st till 9th of July. Coming in for the Sagittarius this week. Let's see. Saggy. Wow, this is definitely something else. Underlying for energy for your week, 1st till 9th of July. The Knight of Wands. This is a journey and advancement into the unknown, but pushing forward. Really taking flight, changing maybe residency, or changing where you'll be based a lot. So there'll be an absence in where you would normally be, but there is movement here, definitely. Start off the week, the 1st and 2nd, the Friday and the Saturday, with the 6 of Cups. It's very nostalgic energy. Sagittarius, we really are thinking about times long since past or back. People, places and things that aren't here maybe anymore. Or things that just hold deep sentiment, true heart to you. And you're thinking of these things quite warmly, I feel. You're remembering a lot of things, bringing up a lot of the past. Sunday, Monday, the 3rd and 4th. Scorpio's major arcana now. The Death card in reverse. Sagittarius, I feel like Sunday and Monday, this bringing up of things of the past on the Friday and Saturday brings on a real immobility within self to see the changes that have been made since. Really only seeing partial changes or in retail, or being worried that you've wasted opportunities. There's a real lack of change here, I feel, or transformation, and you're being quite hard on yourself about it. Tuesday, Wednesday, the 5th and 6th, King of Pentacles reverse. I feel like during this time of deep introspection that you're doing of yourself, someone does come in, someone that is quite corrupt and dangerous, and tries to bring on an idea of some sort of growth for you, whether monetary or materialistic. Don't get caught up in it. Thursday and Friday, the 7 of Pentacles, you are actively looking at all your monetary, though. This person has sparked you to actually look at this monetary or material. And you start asking yourself about how it's not enough, and you start to wonder if maybe this is a good idea. I'm telling you, no. The 9th of July, the Ace of Wands, a beginning in creation, invention. I feel like a lot of you is going to say yes to whatever this is. And this leads you onto that journey into the unknown. I got a bit of a bad feeling. Like, I don't even feel like for some of you this is good. More clarification on the Ace of Wands. 7 of Swords reversed. Arguments, uncertain counsel or advice you're following. There's a lot of slanderous babble going on that you're not seeing or realizing here behind the scenes of this Ace of Wands. God, I've got alarm bells, guys. Sagittarius, like, just really think carefully about this before you invest in anything or even look at your assets while this individual is around. I feel like just even taking note of stocks or anything going on would be very ill-advised, because I feel like that could just maybe even be enough to activate this crazy shit on the 9th. Just be careful is all I'm saying. If it's legit and it's not some crazy ass bullshit, then go for it by all means. If you think that you've actually got a half decent slog of pulling something off, go for it. I'm not here, I don't want anyone to miss out on opportunities, but first that King with that 7, just like, yeah, corrupt person that's got you looking at your money, and then, oh, Ace of Wands, fresh new beginning, and oh, hang on, man carrying swords, even if he is on his head. You kind of get the idea. And the whole underlying energy, we're on a journey, and oh, look, what's underneath that? Oh, yeah, the 8 of Swords reversed again. You know, this is a real treachery in the past, difficulty, hard work, really trying to push through it, depression. And after that is literally 50-50 of chance itself. It really is a punt. How often is it winner chicken dinner? And how often is it, you break, mate, get out the back door that way because you're a disgrace? Where's the credit cards and house keys and your car keys and your mobile phone? Last sign to be read for the part 2 in highest of dedication to the one, the only, baby girl herself, Ellen L. Infinite Fantasy. You know, I don't think I need to keep telling you that I absolutely adore this girl, but I do. And we will be going live on the night of the 9th. So if you're free, come. We're doing a little Q&A, little muck-up games night or something. We're going to have some fun. So the last sign now, Virgo, and thank you all for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it, and thank you for your well wishes. I do feel much better, and thank you so very much, each and every single one of you, for all the well wishes to Ellen. She is over the moon, and I'm so glad. She deserves it. She's, you know, Kitten hasn't had an easy life, you know, and I find it so remarkable when people do go through a lot of obstacles or issues in life and still retain empathy. And I know a lot of people like that. Infinite. Pisces love 5 has been through a lot of adversity, like issues. Goodman. He's one of the most impartial, beautiful people I know. That's not about arguments or disdain. He just lives a very straight-lined, happy life, you know. Even though, you know, maybe it's not always been that way for him. Jocelyn, you know, she reminds me of a beautiful little unicorn pixie fairy that goes around sprinkling happy, beautiful sparkle dust to everyone, because she's a shining star, you know. She has not a malice twitch in a little twinklet body, you know. She's a beautiful person. And I know so many people in the tarot community like that. I'm really lucky. I've known great people in my time. And then I've known people that have the best sense of humours, that you can just crack a joke with about anything and they get it. Even if they don't get it, they can have a laugh at it, because they're just sticklers like that. And people that are just true angels too. For Virgo now, the final sign for the 1st till 9th of July. And thank you so much again for everyone for joining me here with me. Reds keep on righteous rings, raw, righteous, real, ridiculous sometimes. And sometimes we do ripping birthday shout outs. So if you've got a birthday, let me know down in the comments down below. And I'll shout you out. Why not? You can do it. A spin-off. Virgo now, seriously. Final sign now. Underlying energy for your week, 1st till 9th, the 5 of Pentacles reverse. Virgo, there is a new start or new ideas here. Dealing with the same bricks and mortar, but I feel like you're trying to put a positive spin on the same old situation. I feel like it might work for you. That positivity might be just enough to bring it over the line. But you must look at your new ideas in new ways as well. Really take a whole look at it and revamp. What hasn't worked before, really try to see it in new light rather than just going about it the same old way. I feel like there's going to be a reversal of the trend of bad luck that you've been having, or reversal here in general. We start off the week, the 1st and 2nd, the Friday and Saturday of the Virgo, the 9 of Pentacles reverse. So this is a bit of danger, a bad faith, not backing yourself here, I want to say. And there's some sort of loss of fortune, dissipation of your pentacle. You're not doing too well in the security of monetary right now, I want to say. Sunday, Monday, the 3rd and 4th, maybe this is why. The 5 of Wands reverse. You're losing the battle, and your opinion, desires against others, they are overriding you, overrunning you. There's real trickery and contradictions here. Say as you do. Don't hold others to a regard that you do not, you're not able to follow through with yourself. Lead by example. Tuesday, Wednesday, the 5th and 6th, the 4 of Wands reverse. This is loss of full tranquility, unfulfillment here through romance or through family or insecurity, incomplete happiness. The Thursday, Friday, the 7th and 8th, the 2 of Swords. Good Lord, like this is a real sense here of needing to use force here and to have harmony during these off-settling factors or stalemate of affections. And on the 9th, the most important, day of it all, infinites, the King of Wands. The end of it all, you're going to be honest, conscientious, sympathetic, and really mature and wise. But you may have to make some realizations that some things have to change in life, because I feel like a relationship or a person around you is really dissipated. Your monetary really broken you internally and made you feel quite used and abused, I want to say, Virgo. There's a lot of realizations for your sign this week. I must skedaddle, skidoo, because someone is trying to get through to me on the phone via Alavala Kule. All right, I must go, my dear sweet darlings, but thank you again for joining me for part 2. We got through it. Thank you so much for all your well wishes. It really did help. I feel much, much better and infinite. God bless you, baby girl. I'll look forward to seeing you on the 9th of July on the night if you're up for it. If not, I hope that this sentiment was well received. I'm sorry it was a bit of a money mucker, but you know, sometimes even in my life doable is too much to ask for. But I do love you, baby girl, and I wish you all the very best. Happy birthday to Infinite, and bye all. I wish you all the very best. Until next time, namaste and happy birthday.